Hello everyone, and this is Joseph Chen. Today I want to share you some thoughts about the writing. Okay, I would invite you to watch a video and then I will ask you a simple question. Let's start.
贵为司徒，为朝廷三公之一，是天下高屋建瓴。有一样东西，您不能不看
呐。看见一大夫这个样子，好像有什么天大的事情。
我气局不够，是真心请教。
Okay, look at it carefully.
朝中的字没有谁写的这么好。是陛下。是谁？
晋王。
Remember this name.
晋王。
晋王。
这字有……
我就是想听司徒说说，这字里有什么？
不应该呀。
怎么讲？
我刚才猜，是陛下临写的，因为是陛下，无论怎么写都是帝王字。帝王字是不可以平易的。
司徒说到了关键处了，这字里有帝王气。
Okay, so this Chinese historical story describe a talk between these two people. They are at a very high rank in the system. So why they are surprising? Because they found that the third prince, Jin Wang Li and his writing is very unique. You can say the word 帝王气. So what is 帝王气? I would explain it as the characteristics of being emperor. So here I list an example of Li Shimin's writing and his son's writing. So you can say, actually, they do have share the high similarity between their writings. Okay, just because this writing, Jin Wang Li Zhi, the third son of the emperor, changed his life, changed his fate, and he successfully became the third emperor of the Tang dynasty. You can say writing is very important. Writing can change one's life, right? And similarly, I would ask you a question. What is 冠军相? That is, what are the characteristics of being a best paper? Okay, we all know that all happy families are alike. Each unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. I would say all best papers are alike. Each unacceptable paper is unacceptable in its own way. Oh, people will say all best papers are different because every paper is unique. Yes, I agree, but The best papers, they should have some similarities. Okay, you will say talk is cheap, show me your code. But actually, I do not have such code that can generate the best paper. If I do, then I will not talk of this with you. And I can be a paper machine to generate many or tremendous best papers. But I do have some tricks that I can share with you. Tip 1, rethinking the structure of your paper. For example, if I want to start writing a paper like writing is all you need, I will give an abstract like this. Scientific writing is an important topic, where previous studies often focus on the tedious experiment, but overlook the logical coherency and then accurate representation of scientific problems. In this work, we propose blah, blah, blah. To achieve this, we design a framework, and this framework incorporates a novel mechanism. Extensive experiments demonstrate our framework is better than others. Okay, so and then you will give a structure like this: introduction, related work, methodology, experiments. You may also include a discussion, and then you will end the paper with a conclusion section. Okay, I think the most important mistakes we have made is that we often focus too much on the experiments. Some people will say, oh, I cannot start my writing because I need to wait for my experimental results. My experiments are running on GPUs because, the training on GPUs is very time consuming. It will cost several days or weeks to collect the data, to collect the results. And then I can start my writing. And I think this is not correct because experiments are not the core products that you want to sell. And indeed, experimental section is the supporter for the methodology. So what is methodology? Methodology is how to do that. It is how you can solve the problem. And in the related work, you will show you the similarity and the difference between your work and the others. And then introduction actually is the abstract of the methodology. And the abstract is the abstract of introduction. Title is the abstract of abstract. And then we have a conclusion. But the conclusion is not only just a summarization what you have done. Conclusion, actually, you should emphasize on the impact of your work. You should highlight the impact, and then your work can be get noticed by other people. So by stacking these modules, we can obtain a paper, maybe just like a CVPR paper or UCV or ICC paper. Okay, it's okay. And actually, every paper is trying to make a difference. That is, in this paper, we will try to answer the following questions. What is the scientific problem? Why is it important or underexplored? How to solve that problem? What is the difference between yours and the others? So these core questions are very, very important. Okay, this is tip 1, rethinking the structure, and I'll try to answer the 4 questions. Tip 2, the old to new logical flow. So this is what I learned from English writing course of Polyuse. And here I'll give an example. You can say, I list 2 paragraphs. What is the difference between these 2 paragraphs? Oh, you may like the second one. Why? And you can say in the first paragraph, we use the collectors like because, since, therefore, so to collect a sentence. But in the second paragraph, we do not rely on such collectors. Indeed, we use the old to new logical flow. What is the old to new? You can say climate change. This is the information here. And you can say in the next sentence, we use it to refer to the climate change. This is the older information. And then we introduce the new information, such as the spans, ecosystems, economics, and human health. Okay, this is old and this is new. And then we will say these changes. What are these changes? These changes are actually these three old information. So you can say by using the old to new logical flow, we can collect the sentence in a very tight way, and the logic is very clear between sentence to sentence. We do not need to use characters such as because, since, because. You can say if I have two sentences, sentence A, sentence B, even there is no logical connection, we may still use sentence A and then because sentence B. But actually, maybe there is no connection, no logical connection between A and B. We just force them together. This is not right for the scientific writing. So what we want is just the second paragraph. So actually, this trick can not only be applied in the sentence to sentence, it also can be applied for the paragraphs to paragraphs or section to section. And by use these tricks, we can highly collect the logic between different parts. Okay, so recall the question. What is 冠军相? What are the characteristics of being a best paper? There are many aspects of relating to this topic. So today I want just to show you two tricks. Rethinking the structure of your paper. Use the old to new logical flow. Also, you may say we need to use beautiful figures or tables. We need the state-of-art results. Yes, that's true. And then we need to have a good scientific problem. This is very, very important. Okay. Hope you enjoy play with these two tricks for your writing. Thanks.